I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about something that I was able to personally experience for the first time over 13 years ago. I was a guest of China, and I had no idea 13 years ago when I went there exactly what to expect. All I can tell you is this. I went to China, I saw the Great Wall, I saw the Imperial Palace, I saw museums, I saw a beautiful countryside. I saw people and met people that I could have never imagined, and I've traveled all over the world. I went to the Shaolin Temple, and I met with the abbot, who is basically their spiritual leader in China and renowned all over the world now. I trained with the Shaolin monks. I trained in the sacred areas that people worked out in 1,500 years ago, cement that had been worn down from years and years, hundreds of years of training. I can't express enough what a trip like this meant to me. Since that day, which was Hong Kong back to China, July 1, 1997, I have gone and brought students and family and friends from all over the country to this place. And we have trained with the Shaolin monks. We have toured all areas of China. We've seen how the people live. We've lived with them, although we stay in really nice hotels. This experience is beyond anybody's imagination. We're so well treated in that country. The Shaolin monks have so much respect for the fact that people come from America and they go and travel all this way because they're interested in their culture and their art. There are no words that I could say that could match or parallel the experience that I have had personally and the thousands of students that we have taken over the past 13 years. I just want to say in closing that I will guarantee you that if you come with us, it will be the experience of your lifetime. And so many people come, over 30% of the people that go with us have never studied the martial arts ever. And there are many beginners all the way to degrees of black belt. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you in China next year. Thank you.
When I first had the chance to go to China with the Grandmaster, wasn't sure what to expect. Wasn't sure that I'd be up to the task, that I would be able to keep up with the other martial artists that were going. I was worried actually that I wouldn't be able to keep up with the monks. But what I actually found was that they were very gracious, and that very accommodating, and that and no matter what skill level you were, that they were very wonderful teachers, very accepting of whatever skill level that you were.
favorite part of the trip was definitely going to the Shaolin Temple itself. It was just an unbelievable experience to have the opportunity to train in a place where people have been doing the martial arts for over 1,500 years. That was something that was really, really special. In addition to that, just having the extreme privilege of training with actual Shaolin monks inside the Shaolin Temple itself was just an amazing, amazing experience.
We all got up, we trained really hard, did our forms in practice so that when we got to the Shaolin Temple, we were nice and fresh and energized by the time we actually got to the temple, which was very important because when we actually got to the temple, we trained inside the actual temple. We didn't train outside the temple. We trained in the temple with the Shaolin monks, with the fighting monks themselves. And they trained us in very, very traditional old forms, which was very, very exciting and very, very rare opportunity.
Then we went after that period, we went to Dangfang, which was the Kung Fu city where the Shaolin Temple is located. The Shaolin Temple was just, it's the center of the city. Not only is Kung Fu from the Shaolin Temple in the city where its base is at, but there's over 50 schools of martial arts within the city itself, and some of the best of students actually go on to be Shaolin warrior monks.
I went to the Shaolin Temple in 2004. It was a really, really great experience. Not only did we get to go to the Shaolin Temple, but we also got to go to several different cities in China. We started off in Hong Kong. We spent some time in Beijing. Got to do some really, really great sightseeing. Went to see the Great Wall of China. It was a really great experience. Number one, to get to just see the Great Wall of China, to get to climb on it, and actually to do some limited training on the Great Wall of China was a really, really great privilege. Into having a audience with the head abbot of the Shaolin Temple, and in that audience he spoke directly to us, and we also had the fighting monks of Shaolin perform for us at the Shaolin Temple, and in that performance they performed actually one of the forms that we were learning and that we had learned at the temple, which was really quite a rare experience because we got to see how the monks were actually doing it.
The highlight, of course, of the trip was getting to study with the monks. I felt like I learned more in just a few days of working with the monks than I might learn on my own in months. And I took enough home with me that I'll be studying for the rest of my life and constantly perfecting.